I mean, I have a lot of friends who are in the streets, so I help them sell drugs.
You sell drugs?
No, I don't. I'm like a broker.
Okay.
Yeah, and I usually get arrested sometimes because the cops wanna know who are you brokering for.
Na umetokelezea?
Wehe, ukijua nimevaa nguo inataka kuniangusha kwa njia.
Niliambia Luanga. Haiko Luanga kaambia, find Vanessa. Governor pata tu time kidogo nataka nikitoka Kitale, nipiteni wa introduce alafu tuanze but mwambie havai nguo respectful. Those are clear instructions.
You know, I called her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi.
Niweke hapo. Ndio hiyo.
Good guy.
Welcome my brother.
You look so fresh.
Asante. Ninakuwa fresh hivyo kawaida.
Na huyu ndio anaitwa
Munez.
Munez.
Wewe unamkumbuka?
Nakumbuka Munez.
Huyu unamkumbusha?
Nakumbuka yeye tena.
Omosh.
Omosh. Lakini hakuwa siku hiyo.
Alikuwa. Alikuwa fasuti.
Na mimi unataka hiyo
Kama file suti kale.
Huyu sasa ndio demo wa Facebook sasa.
Ndio huyo.
Ndio huyo. The one and only. Huyo ndio yeye.
Usijaribu kusema ile maneno yako.
Acheze chini.
Acheze chini ya maji.
Huyu anaitwa Jackie Diva.
Chamge chake.
Pia mnafanya naye kazi.
Sema chamge.
Chamge subu.
Very good.
Huyu anaitwa Deno.
Deno, how are you Deno?
Huyu anaitwa Steve Hunter.
Steve Hunter.
Steve Hunter. Hao sasa ni madirector wangu.
Very good. But you were not in my place the other day.
I was.
Alikuwa.
But I was the other side.
Oh, the other side.
Because of the lights.
Oh, thank you very much. Demo ya Facebook, karibu Kenya.
Thank you.
You are the most essential lady on earth.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, out of almost 8 billion people, you stood out.
Thank you.
And thank God for this guy. Sisi tunawashukuru sana. Mnaenda ama mnarudi?
Tumefika. Sasa wewe ndo tupange. So, the plan today was I wanted to meet them on Facebook one.
Yes.
Then also I wanted to meet Vanessa.
Oh, Vanessa
Cheruto. No, she's coming. They're bringing her.
Okay.
So we meet her, we see what's possible, and then we see how we go.
Very good.
Huyu naye viti zake. Oh, by the way tulienda kwao. Nika announce. Nasema governor alisema viti, nikamwambia mom na dad viti zinatoka kwa governor.
Na natembea rafiki yangu. Ulipata yeye?
Natembea tulimpata na hakukuja event, alikuwa na shughuli zingine.
Okay.
Sasa hatujamanage kumpata.
Hakuna shida. Yeah. Congratulations for standing with your parents.
Thank you.
That gift is unique. A house, a shelter. You have a shelter for your mom,
Yes.
your parents. That is beautiful. God will remember you.
Thank you.
And the talent that you have is meant to do good and to inspire others. So you will love wakina wengine wakiongea kama wewe, si kazi yetu kufurahi tu na kusmile na kuongeza maisha yako mrefu. Kuna haja ya kuwa mzee saa hizi. Yeah, tumeshukuru sana.
Thank you.
So I committed, I'm still committed.
Wow.
Ni ile sijawahi unafanya nani social media. Yeah, so nyumbani ni Kitale.
Yes.
Kitale
Yeah.
where?
Background Sahendo.
Yes. Aufiki Sango.
Aufiki.
Maana hivi.
Yeah, background tu Charlie alafu Sahendo.
Naishi ile tunaitwa Samboy School.
Kabiefo boy.
Kabiefo.
Yes, hata unateremka na Nairobi road.
Ndio sana najua. Unajua nyinyi mlikuwa mnaoperate na smoke signal, so you have to use Google Maps.
Hiyo vitu unapiga ndio tunaenda direct. Asante sana.
Thank you.
So happy tukule kitu kidogo hapa hivi.
Yes.
Pate nguvu ya kupanga next.
Iko sawa.
Tulimo.
Ngoja tu.
Nilikuwa by the way nimesema niwasalimie. Yes. Sawa.
Tukule pamoja kwa maana
Sawa. Sawa.
Thank you.
So feel at home.
Thank you.
Huyu ni mwenye sasa.
Welcome to this city.
Thank you.
Na mpe support ile inawezekana.
Ile inawezekana.
Si ndio? Yeah. Sababu au ndio mwenye boma.
Yeye amekuwa counselor. Amekuwa director ya bodi ya Eldoret.
Na bado tunamenyana kwa ripoti.
Na ni Muislamu anaomba.
Sio anasema tunamenyana.
Unaomba mara ngapi?
5 times.
5 times.
Nilipokupigia kwa imetoka ya 3 ile ya saa 10. Sasa ninabaki na 2.
Ndio usiku ifika.
Ndio sasa Nimalize chapter ya leo. Mbona leo uliomba leo moja peke yake?
Nimeongea mbili. Ya makanisa yote. Lakini yote inajibiwa.
Yote inajibiwa. Sawa sawa.
Well done.
Haya. Thank you.
Kunywa chai mahali hapo.
Haya.
So brother.
Hii yote niwahudumie sasa kama mshindi.
Yaani patia akaje kiti yangu ya Eldoret. Akafanya popoka kwa top.
Ala.
Akapata 84 au 84. Alisikia kama mimi nikapanda mimi sijui. He was so motivated.
Msi kusaidiaje?
Na
Kama mdo Swahili.
naweza kupata
Shika hii. Your Excellency, huyu anaitwa Tumbili.
bado tumbili.
Ile
Koti moja tumbili. Koti mbili.
Max. Best of corner. Hapo best of corner.
Kwa pale. Unajua yeye anakuanga yako sasa naogopa. Kunywa maji. Mimi niko nyumbani.
Nilikuja juu nilikuwa na kizungu. I was overqualified. Jamaa anaongea too much English. So stop here.
Na wakati wa tatu.
This guy looks like West Side of Italy. We're going to show the video. By the way. Those boots are nice. Wacha maisha safi kwanza. Hii ni kienyeji?
Yeah, kienyeji.
We? Umepika yote. You want
Kuna
the-
kila
the-
kitu.
Ndio mguu. Before what you did.
Thank you.
Wewe fan wa demo wa Facebook. Mimi ndio tu kwa mimi ndio sasa.
Asante. Ndio.
Tutashiba. Aidha.
So we're here to meet Vanessa. I want to introduce Vanessa to the chairman over there. See, that's why you pan like. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Okay. So we're here. I want to introduce Vanessa to the chairman over there.
The chairman amehepa.
Yonga TV. What's up my brother?
Salamu sana.
Uko fiti?
Kabisa.
Karibu.
Asante.
Karibu.
Fisa.
Vanessa. How are you?
Fine.
Uko fiti?
Yes.
Karibu.
Thank you.
Name of Facebook.
Nice to meet you.
Anaitwa Kim.
Hi.
Anaitwa Max.
Hi, Max.
Anaitwa
Behind the camera.
Jackie Diva.
Jackie mwenyewe.
Anaitwa Steve Hunter.
Hi, Steve.
Ule anaitwa Deno. Huyu anaitwa Munez.
Sasa.
Ule anaitwa Madam Photo. Ule anaitwa Luanga TV.
Yes. You need to let me know how to be ready.
Yeah. Then huyu anaitwa Koti Moja. Huyu gavana wangu.
Ndo tumefika hapa juu yake.
Karibu.
Know this one.
Okay.
Karibu sana Vanessa. How are you? Oh, good. Let's face the world. Media.
Wewe.
Jambo.
Hi.
You know Chamge?
Acha mimi.
Chamge.
Acha mimi, you know, sisi tuko na mapenzi nyingi kwako.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
Karibu sana.
Yeah.
Good girl. Good lady. Yes. Welcome.
Asante.
Karibu hapa sisi. Hapa sisi. Keti hapa. So this gentleman is called Luanga TV.
Yes.
He's the one who interviewed her.
Yes.
And put her story. Put her to your kitty hapa karibu. The one who interviewed her and put her story everywhere, and then we could see what was happening.
Yes.
That's the guy who did everything.
Very good.
Yes. And then this is Vanessa Cheruto.
Vanessa
Yeah, the unforgotten.
Cheruto.
Nani forgotten?
Yeah.
Gani? Forgotten. Yeah, so they forgot about me.
No, now
Who's the doctor? Who's the doctor?
Chami. Yeah.
Congo missing. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So we had a talk with him. Tuliongea na yeye juzi. Then they mentioned you. But Luanga had done a good story
Very.
about you. Then Obinna and the team just suggested that you can meet Vanessa Chettle. Then from there we do some mentorship program. We get to know her, and then we get to become friends because of the situation you've been in. But we are very happy.
Actually, I'm so grateful that you make time to meet me. Nilikuwa najua like maybe utanipata Mondays kwenye uko ofisi, alafu watu wengi wananiambia ati oh, unajua governor ako busy. Yeye atakukuta siku gani? Oh, so like vile ume make time, I'm very grateful.
Very good. So, nimefurahi sana. All we want is that you also catch up with all of us. We move on in this life.
I really love
And God has good plans for you. The same way He has for Obinna. And there's a lady called Obinna Pesco. You ever heard of that one?
it. Yes, of course.
And then all of us who want to hear. We wish to move together
Talents
as
of
a family.
talents of Uasin Gishu.
Yeah, these are great talents of Uasin Gishu.
Yeah.
Then when we had a talk in our home, my children thought that what can we do? How can we reach the good lady called Cheruto? I'm very happy that Obinna and our friend here has made it possible. So we are very happy. We want you to be happy also. We want you to come up. You also have a talent. That talent should come with story.
I appreciate so much of your support. Like there's kama si Luanga, kama si Obinna. I think Obinna, this is the first time we're interacting. So like we haven't really been close. Yeah. So kama si nyinyi, there's no way ningefika hapa. And I just want to say thank you. Like that's like it really matters. Hiyo kusema asante.
Karibu sana.
Yeah, because like I want to say what to ongea. You know, people can really let you down.
Yeah.
But nimefurahia sana nimefika hapa.
And again, we don't go by what people say. They are good people also. And the good people, good family, is the ones you are seeing today here. They feel that we also need some more. some encouragement, and some hope, so that we face this life together and we conquer and become what God wants us to be.
Inshallah, songe tu mbele pamoja.
Yeah. So
Vanessa, kama umetokelezea.
Wehe, ukijua nimevaa nguo inataka kuniangusha kwa njia.
Niliambia Luanga. Haiko Luanga kaambia, find Vanessa. Governor pata time kidogo nataka nikitoka Kitale, nipiteni wa introduce alafu tuanze, but mwambie havae nguo respectful. Those are clear instructions.
You know, I called her. Akaniambia hata sijui navaa nini. Sasa nikasema tu wewe tafuta. So I had to go. So anashika nivae hii. Hapana nivae. Nikamwambia vaa hii. Inakaa at least better.
No, hii iko sawa, but the back part is fine.
Unajua kujichora tulijichora.
kitambo hii.
Kitambo sana.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so we are here now. So you're here with the Uasin Gishu government. He's the head of that government. So how can we help you as the Uasin Gishu government, and also as Kenyans who are watching this? What do you really want, so that we can figure out how to go through it? Because also we might decide to do something and maybe that's not what you want.
No, yeah, I understand you that, you know, like, first of all, I have bills. Thank you, kwanza have bills. Enye ulisema, yeye mwenye akasema, lakini vile nitaweza kulipa hizo bills, no? And then, after this whole story with maandamano and stuff, ni ngumu sana sasa mtu afikirie kuanzisha biashara. So for me, starting a business is the last thing on my mind. Because I understand Gen Z side, they won't even support. Like, it's just going to be useless. So what would I do? Maybe nikipata pali pa kupanda, pali naweza panda kitu. Maybe viazi, vitunguu. Hiyo itakuwa sawa. That's what I'm thinking. Like, because this starting a business, I want something that can sustain me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been to the rehab?
Yes, I've been to rehab before.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long ago?
About like almost 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I saw, when I shared the story with the governor, I saw some comments like saying, oh, Vanessa just needs rehab. And also they have a foundation that is also helping on that direction.
I'm not really looking towards rehab. I'm really looking towards therapy, because
Yes.
I feel like if I talk to someone, it will be much better than, because there's a reason why I do the drugs. So taking me away from the drugs is not going to help the situation. It's more like, what's making you do those drugs? And then that's where I can start now to rebuild. Like, enyewe, hii story ikinifikia hapa, mi kitu ya kwanza nafikirianga kutu kuchoma.
Okay. So you still use substances?
Yes, I do, especially when I have anxiety. Like, for example, siko baya, but for example, like when you told me that he wants to meet me, I got super anxiety, and I swear I couldn't stop smoking, because like, I'm just like, why? What's gonna happen? Like, I can't stop thinking, what's gonna happen? And so I just smoke. So like, if I can control that, it's much better than rehab. To understand why is it that this triggers that, and I'll be like, yeah, because I'm looking more towards therapy than rehabilitation.
Luanga, what do you think?
It's true what she said.
Yeah.
Sometimes vitu zinakuwa tough kwake.
Yeah.
And there's no day akipitia kitu unapata lazima atumie. Hata tangu I watched the interview with the governor the other day. So immediately I called her the following day. Nikamwambia governor nataka kuona. Already akaanza kustuka sema governor anataka nini? Nataka kunishika kama nini? Nikamwambia hapana, we just offering to help. And I'm waiting for Obinna to reach out, alafu tutakupeleka. So hiyo kutumia hiyo, ukiona anatumia hizo vitu anama kulewa sana. She's trying to bury some things zinamsumbua. Alafu unajua she's all alone. kuna relative ati yako karibu hata atapigia simu ashike, so she's just surviving. Yeah. Okay. Ndo hata wakati hiyo tulifanya hiyo story it took me 3 months before we recorded, because also unajua pia ndo nilikuwa reach out, alafu pia hajanijua sana, so pia nilikuwa najaribu pia understand like how her living situation is, but the moment now we did it, that's when now I got now to see it was very tough for her. So zingine hata hana food.
That's why I say like my first husband, Shada. That's my husband. Papa too. Yeah, and I'm okay. I feel better.
So how do you sort your livelihood? Where do you get money to pay your bills currently?
I mean, I have a lot of friends who are in the streets, so I help them sell drugs.
You sell drugs?
No, I don't. I'm like a broker.
Okay.
Yeah, and I usually get arrested sometimes because the cops wanna know who are you brokering, and I get into trouble for that. And I tell them, please, I have children. Don't lock me up. Tafadhali, sikupenda kwangu, but
You mentioned something about bills.
yes, like this what I have to pay for, like my rent, my food, my electricity and stuff like that. Like I obviously have to work, and it's like if you don't have an actual employment, how are you gonna get that money to pay? Even if you ask about my rent, I pay in small, like silipangi yote, nalipanga pole pole. Unaelewa, juu yani ile yenye napata hivi just to keep a roof, because number 1, you gotta keep a roof over your head. Number 2 ni chakula. Number 3 ndio inafuatilia, ndio nifikirie sasa hii maisha inapeleka wapi, and where are my children? Why are they not with me? And why can't I be with them? If I'm not sustaining myself properly, how will I even ever get to them? Nitawafikia vipi? Wako na familia yangu.
Okay. This substance abuse and also the part for the selling part, are you willing to stop it?
Do I look like I have a choice at the moment?
No, I don't mean that.
I mean at the moment. It's like at the moment, and what's been happening for the last 3, 4, 5 years, it's been that way. I don't have a choice. If I have to make money, I'm gonna make it that way, because I really don't want to sell my body. I don't. And then what's left? See, you do these things. Why don't you sell it? See, it's the easiest get out.
Your Excellency, this is the part where now we need your wise counsel. But in your ear, so we have a couple of situations. The current expenditure, which needs to be sorted, which now leads her to go to selling. Then also substance abuse because of anxiety, and it's a getaway drug to forget the reality.
Which is also making money.
Which, yeah, that's why I said the side hustle, because now the roof has to be. And then normally for most human beings, when they lose purpose, people decide to limit themselves with pleasure. They distract themselves with pleasure. Like now she says, there's nothing to do. So when she gets anxious, drugs. When she's idle, drugs. That's the first husband. So that's the husband. Yeah, so the situation is bigger than we thought. But now, your wise
First,
counsel.
I think I want to say thank you, Yvonne and Obinna. This is a very precious child. This is a good lady, somebody who can express herself and speak exactly what is in her. And I think the first thing is to thank you for saying it open. You're not hiding it, you're not like you are pretending it is just coming out where it is. And personally, I also have children, and there is that parental feeling, that affection that this is my daughter or my child. How will I help her? Now this is a grown child, she knows what she wants. She can express very well that I need this. And then let me ask Cheruto, supposedly get someone who will take care of your bills meanwhile as you heal, because it is like you've been through too much. And you know, when these people come to you, this is a family. They want to be part of your family. You become part of our family, so that at the end of the day, you are not the only one carrying the burden. Someone else, like Obinna or Mwanga here or Mimi hapa, we can sit together as a family. Then you say, how can we help our sister here or our daughter? Now someone will offer to raise some bills for you as you heal. At the same time, we see what exactly can make you happy, because we want you to be happy. We want you to be you, the real beautiful lady that came to this world with a purpose. And the purpose is to also feel good, to help others, and to enjoy this life. And there's no way you can enjoy life without friends, be healed and the rest. And as you plan to, progress in this life. So personally, when we had a discussion with this gentleman, they say, wow, why can't you see this Cheruto? And I'm happy that you are here. And to me, when I see you, I'm not seeing the negative side. I'm seeing the future. How will this lady be henceforth, after coming through the hands of Obinna, after coming through the hands of Governor, in the hands of Rwanda, and this other family, this one family, other family here. If you will allow that we, stand with you in the where you have challenges, we just lift you up, go and we move on and we move on. You will have the real Cheruto. The real Cheruto. It's true you have gone through too much.
Too much.
But there is hope.
After all, it's my story to tell. Mheshimiwa, wacha nikuelezee. Mimi nikipata mtu ataniaminia vile Charles kwanza alikuja akanitoa ghetto, Obinna pia akaniaminia, na wewe. I'll be very grateful. The way I always take life is one step at a time. So kama unataka kunisaidia, mimi siwezi kata. I'll be very grateful. Tusaidiane vile tutasonga. Si leo si kesho. Juu hata hii interview ilitoka kitambo. Lakini imechukua patience. Imechukua patience nyingi ndio sasa tufike hapa. Penye tumeketi sasa na wewe. Imechukua patience nyingi. Me, I'm ready. I'm open and I'm ready.
So, helping takes someone who's willing to be helped.
Yes.
And someone who's also willing to change. Because we might want to, but now it has to, it has to come from you. We can do everything that we intend to do.
Of course, I said I'm willing.
But saying and doing, so just know the decision we're making today.
But it's not like everything has to come in a rush, because like he told you, I deal with anxiety, where if everything comes in, I start panicking myself.
Okay.
So then I can't control.
Okay. Your Excellency, I think step 1, therapy. Step 1.5, the recurrent expenditure. So she doesn't have to worry about the current bills and the food, and then now she has to see a therapist. Then now the friends. Now that's where the people watching, the people like him, the people around start reaching out. The more they hang out with her, now she doesn't feel alone. Because now when she's alone, is now when you go back to that space. Yeah, then now from there now we'll start guiding Pole Pole with the help of Luanga and the guys who are around and some people from your team. Pole Pole Mbaka, by the time the year is ending, in a period of like 6-7 months, she'll be a totally different person. But we start with the therapy and the recurrent expenditure.
Where do you do your therapy?
Do you have a therapist?
You are a therapist? You have a therapist?
At the moment.
You know one?
I know of a lady.
I also
Get a hold of her.
You also know one?
Yes, you know the one.
But hata kwa comment section hapa chini wataweka nyingi sana. Okay. So we find a therapist.
I'm willing to heal.
Sorry.
To heal.
Yeah. So maybe Luanga and I now can chat the way forward, because she's been Blanca for a longer time.
Yes.
And ours is just to boost. You can boost in terms of therapy. We get these therapists, then a few financial obligations for bills and food. We can plan with him how we are going to do it. But there are very many people I want to believe who are willing to stand with you, especially apart from those you are seeing. Your story will really touch very many people, and that tells me that will be your family. You will not even know
What about the people who have been with me during this dark time?
Yes.
Those are the people I want to move with forward. I'm not really, honestly, yes, I want to make new friends.
You have your own friends.
I have people wenye hii saa ya giza wamekuwa na mimi na sitaki kuacha. Nataka tu kama nimesimama tusimameni.
So is he part of the people who na wewe?
No.
Yeah.
Hata huyu.
Sasa mimi sasa I'm the third. Hata mimi niko sasa.
We will together. Nobody's saying you leave anybody behind.
Yes.
But we'll support together. Pole. So, Mheshimiwa, this is where now you make a phone call. So, Luanga, yes, Mheshimiwa will introduce you to this gentleman called Kip. Tutakuwa na last night because he gets very busy. Hata kumpata leo ni Kip tu ndio. Wapi tupitie 5 minutes. See, remember I told you, just be on standby. I'll tell you tomorrow. Then today I'm like, nakwambia. Yeah.
So my son, my children run some foundation, and the gentleman was in Australia. He has done something on mental health and public health, some counseling and all that. So when we discussed the case, I didn't know you. My son immediately said, "Nah, you can help us in our family setup, so that you can move together." But now they have to liaise with Luanga and Obinna. Then I will come in as a father figure. Yeah.
But I don't know what's going to take, like, until I'm kicked out of my house or what?
Vanessa, I'm here.
They're here.
I'm here. When I'm here, things have to happen. If they don't do them, I'll do them myself. I got you. Where's your house?
Junction.
On your way to University of Eldoret.
Okay.
How much is the rent? 5,000.
That's it.
Okay, that's it. Huh? You live alone?
Yes.
Your children? No.
My children are in my family.
No, she lives with the husband.
I'm not married.
See, you say that's your husband.
Oh,
it's a joke.
Yes.
Duh.
Oh my gosh. Oh God, forgive me. How could I?
How could you forget your husband?
The so-called husband.
Yeah. Wajako yo.
Are you willing
To divorce that husband?
Siko baya, lakini daddy, tangu nieke hivi kwa mgongo. Hiyo ni 2015. Already decided. Mimi na yeye hadi mwisho. And till death do us part. Because when life gets so hard, hii maisha unajua vile inaweza kufikisha, unasema hii ni mtihani. Hapo ni nani ananisaidia?
Nikuulize, these husbands, they could be a very brutal husband, could be a very bad husband, they could be a very loving husband.
Hujaelewa.
Nimeelewa. Once we did a discussion, wewe husband tangu kuja sasa na mimi na wewe.
Nasema ni mimi na wewe ndio tunakufa hapa leo. Mimi na wewe kufa.
Yeah.
But you see the therapist?
The therapist.
The therapist?
Yeah, not you.
We'll find a way to yeah. I have a soul.
I think we are getting some
We have a good direction.
Good direction. But what you should believe, you are friends. Either
I
what
believe
in the
it.
past and the
I've
ones who are
seen
coming.
it, and I'm so grateful.
Also, I spoke with my guys at Arrow Dental. How to do your teeth? What do you think?
I really don't like the dentist since I was a kid.
So you don't want to...
Like, really, you think this is the problem? You think that's the problem? You haven't gone back here.
See, now that's
That's
why
what they
we're fixing
want to
everything.
Exactly, and me, I'm not ready. Because, like, okay, honestly, it's like a childhood mini phobia.
Oh.
Like, tangu tu utotoni, I've always had the worst experience with dentists.
Kwani umekuwa unaenda kwa la kugonga na nyundo?
Root canal, nini. Yani, there's a time they took one side out. I had to chew with this side, then they took. It doesn't help. At the end of the day, I'm like, kaneza kula nyama, I'm okay. Neza tafuna nyama.
Look here. They are very good. What you say is value addition. That you look. Okay, the way God has played it.
I don't want to look superficial.
No, you're not superficial.
No, I don't want
Now
to
you're
look
natural.
fake. Like,
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
you understand me?
At least we try. We try.
Oh my God, me and a dentist. I can even shoot him at the door.
No, what you can do, you start by unatembea tu hapo, unaona kidogo.
No,
Unachungulia.
wewe mwenyewe umeenda.
Yeah.
Hebu nione.
I got perfect teeth, baby.
Fanya hivi. Hawezi fanya.
There you
Shake.
What I'm saying, anything for your happiness. That is what you are looking for. You want you to be happy.
Inshallah.
You want you to feel
God's
good.
plan.
He wants you to feel that you belong, right? And this is the family.
Like I matter.
Yeah, you matter. It makes sense. Good. I think Obinna, that could be the.
Yeah, that's okay. So after this, we're gonna lie and see.
Move on.
Yes.
I'll introduce you to my son and this gentleman who looks like a nanny. So that it could be a lesson with him now and then. And as we plan for the first thing that you can do first is the rent.
The rent, yeah. The rent and the food, eh?
Alafu na chakula.
And house supplies pia anahitaji sana
Sasa
supplies.
unakula kama mnadi, unakula ugali.
Skuli ugali, skuli chapo, but hizo zingine chapo. You
No
know,
ugali, no chapo.
yeah.
Then your life is very cheap. What is it?
Indomie,
Ndio rice.
rice,
She eats a lot of
curry,
anakulanga noodles
chai.
mingi sana.
Well, I know it's an easy fix, but it's not a healthy option.
Yeah,
Once in a
well,
while,
that's, I guess my therapist will also help me
Nyama
health-wise.
Okay. Nyama.
I'm not really into meat, maybe.
Boga.
Mboga you can do mboga sima.
Alafu unajua huko penye naishi ni mashinani, kuna mboga kienyeji, I don't know the names.
But you
Lakini you eat something green. Some green leaves.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
In fact, you also need that like that.
Nutritionist.
Who can really say kula hii pole pole.
But aje anaambiwa kule na pia sikule
Also
bado.
for my cough, I have a
Be
cough.
willing also to be helped. You are told this?
I am so open.
Very good.
But also she needs to go to the hospital, eh?
Wewe ya nini?
You're coughing. Your cough
Yeah.
is not a soft one. I've felt it like twice.
That
Oh.
cough.
Chest yote ina vibrate. We need to check it out. Might be something deeper. Yeah, so just check Luanga.
We can
Step one.
can
We don't
X-ray.
need to rush there.
Not now. It's not now. Like not now.
Because unajua, acha nikwambie Obinna, unajua kwa streets kuna kitu inaitwa kukufa kijeshi. Yani you survive tu mpaka hiyo ugonjwa. Like if you have a broken hand, una survive na hadi ina.
ina hili yenyewe.
Yes, that's what I'm accustomed to after the life I've been.
But now they want to change that.
We are here now.
No.
You don't have to go for kijeshi anymore.
Why are you keeping and we're already here? So, doctor checkup, full body checkup, work out to see what's happening inside, outside. And then now even we can be feeding you and maybe you're dying pole pole.
Not that. Shindwe.
Maybe. No, whether I tame or I don't tame her, truth is truth and a lie is a lie. I'm not
Well,
lying.
don't curse me.
I'm not cursing you,
No one
Bii.
is willing to listen to the
I'm just saying, let's do
Exactly.
checkup.
Why are
No
you
one
so
is willing.
dumb?
We are not willing to nobody is willing to lose a governor. When you lose a governor,
What's wrong with it?
what will happen with 1.2 million people? No one is willing to, yes, almost a million people.
This is like, what?
Yes, tell me. Tell me
Unajua
about
Vanessa ni ule mtu mwenyewe. Hata huwa tunaagi sana na yeye. Sometimes naambia ukule. There's a time I bought her fruits. Ukule unafika hajakula. Tunaanza kuagi. Wewe unataka kukufa? She's very but atafanya.
Hiyo kukufa kijeshi.
Hiyo hakuna kukufa kijeshi anymore.
No, I think she needs a caregiver, eh?
You have to do it.
Part of the therapist, I think she needs a
yeah, like
caregiver.
a puppy or a cat.
No, someone that will be there with her to just take care of her through like 5-6 months. Akishika momentum ndio. But we will liaise. We'll liaise.
We are busy.
No, we'll liaise with you and the people are here on the comment section.
Can I choose my caregiver?
No, not another PD. No. You want them to supply.
You might just
We'll figure it out. But thank you, Vanessa, for coming. Thank you for
so much for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to the future, to changes, to new beginnings, to forgiveness. There's a lot of people I have to forgive.
the only way I'm feeling where I am, not here. You have a very promising future, and you can go through the process and help those that have you know.
Yeah.
Especially my baby
when
girl.
you become a mentor to very many others,
Amen.
then they will follow you.
Amen.
And very many people, especially
Yeah, those girls in the club, Kwanza, they go through so much you don't even know. Wow, I see them every day. And I'm like, if only I could just let you know how to survive this world, we'd all be in a better place. But God willing. Thank you for having me.
Asante Luanga TV for sharing her story and for bringing her.
You have not come for me, you want to
Sasa nitakuja sasa.
You know, politics is also another spirit. It is also another disease and it is true.
Hata mimi nitakuja tuongee.
I removed the substance. Something else. Yeah. So Shukran Obinna, I think you are God sent. And I wish them of those people to say something.
Of course, come and talk to Vanessa. Why not? Come sit here.
Vanessa.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
You are so beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, nimesikia story yake kaniguza. Amuia mimi naweza kuwa your best friend. Anytime ukiboeka nipigie simu nikubambe. Sawa?
Unapatikana wapi?
Hakuna namba. Free entertainment. Hii radio.
Ukiboeka tu. Kupe tu umbe.
You know nothing is for free.
No.
You are my sister?
No, this is for free.
Yes.
This is not nothing, this is something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, my point is, I think you get my point. Anyway, man's your Facebook.
Yes.
What's your real
Them.
name?
Nelson are you?
Huh?
Nelson are you?
Millicent.
Millicent. So Millicent,
Yes.
the real Millicent. It's nice to meet you.
Thank
Mimi
you.
naitwa Chelo.
Wow, nice to meet you too.
Sawa.
Love you.
Sawa.
Ni strong lady. Sawa. Give up when a strong lady.
Itakuwa tu bie. Story yetu itaishi vizuri. Itaisha vizuri.
In the next 6 months, we'll be looking at this day and we'll be just like, yo. Yeah.
Kabisa.
6 months maximum in a year's time will be very different. Tumetenga.
Na isiwe para.
Yangu hazipa.
No.
Za wengine sijui, but yangu, ask about me, baby.
Basi Mungu eke tu.
I got you. That's why we are here. You know, God works in very strange ways. God sent Luanga ahead of us to
And
bring
then
your
Luanga
story.
sent Obinna sent Mheshimiwa sent manzi wa Nairobi.
No. Dame wa FB. Haya, sema Dame Obinna.
Okay, sawa. You get my point.
Yeah. Mama sema baby. Yeah. Haya. It's a wrap.
Okay.
Yeah?
Anapata simu pia, hiyo simu yake inamsumbua.
Sasa
Sometimes she goes,
simu si priority sana. The priority is the recurrent expenditure and the meals. Simu is luxury. That is, so let's start with the necessity first. simu atapata tu. That one I can organize part. Keep it.
That's the two of you alone. Okay. Salimia Governor, salimia Governor.
Si wanapiga kwanza, wanapiga kwanza.
Obinna James.
Yeah.
Very nice. Luanga TV.
Now you're big.
Ani kashoti. Nilikuwa nafikiri ni kashoti, but nilikuwa kashoti.
Asante sana. Hiyo ngoja itakuangusha.
Sisi nilikuwa nasema.
Mzito sana.